What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the vlog. I wanted to mention right now at the beginning of the video kind of my plans for summer shredding and something that I want to announce. Now, for a while I completely forgot that we were even doing this for some sort of award. I forgot about that. I was just kind of doing it because I wanted to be part of it and I wanted to get more shredded than I'd ever been. Also wanted to retain more mass than I've ever retained in doing it in the shortest period that I've ever done it before. That was a big goal, and I wanted to get lean for the summer like a lot of other people do. Just a big goal of mine. And I remembered a couple days ago that there are going to be a couple winners that get $2,500. So here is my promise to you guys. If I do become one of the winners of summer shredding kind of physique change contest, I'm going to do the best that I possibly can to make that happen. If I do, I will be purchasing a Sony a7S2 camera. Now, $2,500. A7S2 is about $2,600 to $2,700, and then a lens for the A7S2 is about $200 to $400. So it ended up being around $3,000, which I can work on that other $200 or $300 to get it, but I don't have $2,500 just to go out and get an A7S2 right now. I believe that I can bring something to the A7S2 that a lot of other fitness YouTubers haven't, just because I've been working with cameras for so long. I truly believe if I win summer shredding, I'm one of the people that does well and gets the $2,500, that I'm going to get the A7S2, and it's really going to jump the quality of this channel up quite a lot, because I'll have low light capability. I'll be able to do a lot of things like that I couldn't do before. There are a lot of cool ideas that require a ridiculous quality, things that this camera just won't focus on, this camera just won't render into, so that it would be awesome, guys. So, thumbs up if you would like that to happen. I'm going to do my absolute best. I'm dialing up the cardio. I'm dialing down the macros. We're going to get absolutely shredded. Right now at 176. This is absolutely the leanest and the biggest and the best looking like ever for myself. So super stoked. We are going to look the best that we can look. And if something comes of that, something comes of that. I just want to inspire you guys and focus on changing and getting better and better and better.
Everyone is the same. There's some people that just like to kick back and coast through life, and others want to be very intense and want to be number one and want to be successful. That's like me. I always wanted to be very intense. I always wanted to be number one. I took it very seriously in my career. So this was the same when I started with bodybuilding. I didn't want to just be a bodybuilding champion. I wanted to be the best bodybuilder of all times. Trust yourself. What I mean by that is so many young people are getting so much advice from their parents and from the teachers and from everyone. But what is most important is that you have to dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Not what, but who. And I'm talking about not what your parents and teachers want you to be, but you. I'm talking about figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy. No matter how crazy it may sound to the people. Something burned inside me. I wanted to be different. I was determined to be unique. I was driven to think big and to dream big. Everyone else thought that I was crazy. My friend said, if you want to be a champion in a sport, why don't you go and become a bicycle champion or a skiing champion or soccer champion? Those are the Austrian sports. But I didn't care. I wanted to be a bodybuilding champion and use that to come to America and use that to go into the movies and make millions of dollars. So, of course, for extra motivation, I read books on strongman and on bodybuilding and looked at magazines. And one of the things I did was I decorated my bedroom window, my bedroom wall. Right next to my bed, there was this big wall that I decorated all with pictures. I hung up pictures of strongmen and bodybuilders. Break the rules. We have so many rules in life about everything. I say break the rules, not the law, but break the rules. My wife has a t-shirt. My wife has a t-shirt that says, well-behaved women rarely make history. Or, I don't want to burst the bubble, but the same is true in man. It is impossible to be a maverick or a true original if you're too well behaved and don't want to break the rules. You have to think outside the box. That's what I believe. After all, what is the point of being on this earth if all you want to do is be liked by everyone and avoid trouble? The only way that I ever got any place was by breaking some of the rules. After all, I remember that after I was finished with my bodybuilding career, I wanted to get into acting, and I wanted to be a star in films. You can imagine what the agent said when I went to meet all those agents. Don't be afraid to fail. Anything I've ever attempted, I was always willing to fail. In the movie business, I remember that you pick scripts. Many times you think this is a winning script, but But then, of course, you find out later when you do the movie that it didn't work, and the movie goes in the toilet. Now, we have seen my movies, Red Sonja, Hercules in New York, Last Action Heroes, those movies went in the toilet. But that's okay, because at the same time I made movies like Terminator and Conan and True Lies and Predator and Twins that went through the roof. So you can't always win, but don't be afraid of making decisions. You can't be paralyzed by fear of failure, or you will never push yourself.
I just got out of the gym, guys. I did a really intense deload leg workout, and it was still intense even though it was a deload. You can still have a really good workout even when you're deloading. Really focus on the contraction, focus on getting a really strong pump, focus on like the pain workout. So don't focus on a lot of weight, focus on keeping the weight off of your joints onto your muscle. So really take your time. When you're dieting to get into shape for whatever, a show, a competition, and something to lean down a before and after, you're gonna have days where you're super motivated up here, you're gonna have days where you're down here. And sometimes for me, I'm down here. And I watched something today. I watched Christian Guzman's video, and there was a guy on there that was relatively lean already. You know, not someone that's losing a bunch of weight, but someone that's already in, like, I would say 12-13% body fat, and had already lost 14 pounds. A guy that seems to be about my size, and that just motivated the living crap out of me. So seeing that this guy lost 14 pounds already on summer shredding just really motivated the crap out of me. Not because I want to compete with that guy, but because I want to get better and better and better. And when I'm seeing other people that are doing the same thing just kicking ass, it just motivates the crap out of me. And that's the biggest reason that I wanted to be part of this whole summer shredding thing, because I'm part of a movement. I'm part of something that a lot of people are involved in, a lot of people are changing their lives with, and I'm really excited about it. And all of you guys that are doing summer shredding with me are motivating the crap out of me. So even though I already did that leg workout, I already did a full leg workout. I did 20 minutes of pretty intense cardio where I was really focusing on squeezing in my calves and hamstrings. Now I'm about to do some editing, drink a bang, and I already had pre-workout, and then I'm going up Crowder's freaking mountain for like the second part of my leg workout today. As I just got here to Crowder's mountain, again, I already did cardio and legs training at the gym. Maybe Jordan is a little bit crazy, but I really want to give myself the best chance that I can to maybe be seen by Christian Guzman and his team, not only because I'd really like to do well with summer shredding, but because he's someone that I look up to, and I'm hoping that I can just get some eyeballs on me, because in the future, guys, it would be really awesome if I could be part of ALPHA100. That is a company and a brand that I am shooting to work with. Don't really ever plan to start a clothing line. I have ideas and products that I want to work on, but not a clothing line. I'll see you guys on the mountain. Freaking BMW though, I just wanted to show you guys, I'm Myron for sure.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hot.
Hot?
It's like a bajillion degrees.
So. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's cool.
You good? Do you need to sit down for a little bit?
Sir, get away from me, sir. Don't want you to.
No.
Go away. Sir, where I think that actually might be. Yeah, I think that is the mill.
Because I think that's the little thingy on top.
Yeah, the little. That's the mill. That's the. That is the gym right there. That right there. That's that. Charlotte right there. You can barely see it on the camera, but.
What about that that one thing sticking up with like little things sticking up around it?
That little, I really don't know what that is. It might be like, I don't know, steam factor or some sort of thing. I'm not sure.
Oh.
My camera officially lost focus.
Nowhere near the top.